Men are facing one of the biggest battles that they've ever faced in our current living history. Now, it's a totally different battle than our grandparents and our ancestors. This battle is for your attention, which is the number one asset. I want you to think about this really quickly. The way that it used to be, think about pre-1907, right? We used to go out and work and labor, and we had purpose. For that labor and work, we would get income, and that income had something. It had value. We had value in land. We had value in our homes. We had value in our word, in our loyalty, right? That's all you had was your loyalty, your word, your production. You'd produce and you would get income. Well, after 1913, after 1913, they create the central bank, which is not federal, nor is it reserve, the Federal Reserve. And in 1913, they also started taxing us. So they started taxing us, and they created a centralized system, which we became monetary debt slaves. Now, after 1930, our grandparents just got rocked. Now, they were tough as nails. Now, where things really started to switch for us, man, is around 1988 to specifically February 20th, 2026. From 1988 to February 20th, 2026, 36-year cycle where we went from production to financialization. And now that's what we landed in now, man. So I want you to think of how dramatically our society has changed from just 2006 to 2026, 20 years. Think about this. We didn't have smartphones. Now, these smartphones are great tools. I'm recording this video. We've built multi-million-dollar companies off of these phones and iPads and, the laptops and stuff. But it also has been some of the biggest destructions for most men. With this phone in my hand, it's a tool where I can record this video or I can go watch pornography. Right? With this phone in my hand, I can text someone something positive or build a business off it, or I can text some lustful thing to a woman. So the biggest battle you have, men, is for your attention. So what most men are focused on, they're focused on lust and pleasure over purpose, right? They're focused on being sloppy and undisciplined versus building structure for their family. So if you as a man can lock in spiritually, physically, and financially, what do I mean by that? Your attention. What do you see? What do you hear? Okay? Who are you around? And if you could do a check of that, who do you surround yourself with, right? Are you around sloppy men who are lazy, who are always complaining and always whining? And I mean, these dudes just bitch and complain about everything. Oh, it's this or that, or I can't get this, I can't earn income. It's like that person is going to drag you down. So number one, who do you surround yourself with? Are they positive? Are they lifting you up? Are they encouraging? What type of conversations do you have, right? If you're married men, are you having conversations around other women? That's a not sloppy person. That is a sloppy person, excuse me. So what you need to do is change your surroundings. Look at the men you're surrounding yourself with. Okay, are they going where you want to go? So that's number one. Number two, what are you listening to? Right? What is your social media algorithm look like? That's a great way to look at it. Just go to your Instagram page, hit the little search thing, boom, and let's see what's on your For You page, right? That's an important thing. So what do you see? Who are you around? And what do you listen to? Very important. Are you studying? Are you growing? Are you building? And are you locked in spiritually, physically, and financially? So think about this, men. If the battle is for your attention, and they are winning the battle right now, if you think about it, 70% of people are obese in America, right? We have the highest drug addiction, opiate addiction, suicides, domestic violence. Our country is completely destroyed right now. So you as a man, if you stop waiting for a president to save you, some religion to save you, somebody to come out of the sky and save you, and honor God in all you do in Jesus Christ, and you build a strict plan spiritually, physically, and financially, you put your blinders on, and you start to suffer before it's necessary to suffer, okay? You understand that your discipline is your family's comfort, okay? Your suffering is their relaxation. That is your purpose. Your purpose from God is to suffer spiritually, physically, and financially for your family. That's where we find our purpose. That's what's wrong with our country right now. We get our food delivered right to our house. Okay, we have the convenience of this phone, right? We don't even have to go out and battle. We don't have to protect. We don't have to do any of those things. So you have to force that discomfort. So men, remember the life you're living right now, it started with a thought that became action, that became habit, which became your reality. So if you want to change your life today after you get off this video, lock in, build a principle model. Look at your life physically, spiritually, financially. Ask where your attention is. Okay, because you're paying for that attention. Get your attention focused, okay? Build an exercise plan. Build a budget. Build a financial plan. Build a spiritual plan. Start praying every single day. And start to be the man your family needs you to be. It doesn't matter what other men are doing. It doesn't matter what President Trump is doing. It doesn't matter what society is doing. It doesn't matter if you're left. It doesn't matter if you're right, okay? It matters what you're doing from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. So the number one asset you have is your attention. Number two is your time. Once you gain back your attention, you got to figure out what you're going to do with your time. Number three is all you have to do is lock in spiritually, physically, and financially. And lastly, make sure you have a principle model that you run every single decision through. So I'm going to keep these YouTube videos going throughout the week. Just keeping you pumped up, keeping you going. Visit us at www.refinedintegrity.com. You'll see the link down below. And let's rise together, man. Let's get our shit together spiritually, physically, and financially. As we always say, warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Let's go.